Hey guys, it's Dave. I haven't posted a video in a while, but I figured as long as my blog is available, I might as well do one real quick. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, but because my blog has been down, to me anyways, I couldn't really do it because it's blog related. In this video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about how to pretty up your blog, particularly if you have a WordPress blog with a plugin called WP-Touch. So one of the nicest things about the iPhone and the iPod Touch is that it has Safari and it renders pages just like they're supposed to be rendered in a normal web browser, which is good. But if you want to take it a step further and you have a WordPress blog, I highly recommend the plugin WP-Touch, which basically just makes it so that your blog looks even better and is even easier to use on one of the Apple's touch devices, so like I said, iPod Touch or the iPhone. So basically, it's just like any other plugin. If you've ever installed a WordPress plugin, you just download it, unzip it, and then upload it FTP to your blog and activate it in your the admin panel, and you're good to go. So I've done that with my blog, like I said. So I was just going to show you how it works. But before I do that, there's another thing I wanted to talk about, and that is setting it up so that your bookmark icon on the iPod or iPhone is custom, so it's not just the normal bookmark generic one. So I'm going to try to show you that without getting too much glare, which is probably going to be impossible. So, and of course my icon's nice and dark, so it's hard to see anyways. But if you see the DMK one right there, sorry about that. Okay, you see the DMK icon. It's right next to the settings. It's just got a little text that says DMK. Basically, that's just an icon I made for my blog. It's just literally just text that says DMK. You can make it a lot nicer than that, but I did it kind of quick. Basically, how you do that is you make a small image. It has to be .png, so .png, and you upload it to the root of your website, and you have to name it, I think it's apple-touch-icon.png, and then if a user ever bookmarks your page, it'll use that custom image as the bookmark icon on their iPod Touch or iPhone, which is cool. Like I said, it separates it out from the normal, just generic bookmark icons, which is nice, and it pretties it up for you too, so it gets that nice like glossy look that you see on all the other icons. So even if you don't own an iPod Touch or an iPhone, that's just a good thing to do in case one of your readers happens to have one and they want to check your site out from their iPhone or iPod Touch. Same thing goes for the WP-Touch plugin. If you don't have an iPhone or iPod Touch, you should still try it, just because one of your readers or viewers might want to access your site from their touch device, and it'll make it easier for them. So now I'll go ahead and show you the actual WP-Touch plugin and what it does to your site. Just give it a second to load here. Okay, so this is what my site looks like with WP-Touch installed. Obviously it looks way different than it does if you go to it in a standard browser. As you can see, it has all my different blog posts. Each is separated into its own icon there, and I can scroll through the list of icons. Let's see if I can do that backwards. Always a challenge. So there you go. Of course I'm getting glare. Here we go. So I can scroll through up and down and see all the posts. If I wanted to read one, I could go ahead and touch one and it loads it up for me. And then, I don't know what I just hit, but it wasn't what I wanted to hit. So if I go into a post, let me try to... Okay, so there's a post, and it shows it just like it would be on a site. It's just laid out a little bit differently. And basically, it just makes it easier for a user on an iPhone or on an iPod Touch to get to your blog, your WordPress blog. Up in the top, you can barely read it, but there's a search box integrated, and there's also comments integrated. They use Gravatar, which I use Discuss on my blog. I wish there was an option to use Discuss instead of Gravatar, but just that they have that integrated is pretty nice. But like I said, it's just a really slick UI for iPhones and iPod touches. So if you have a visitor who's on one of those devices, it makes it a lot easier for them to get to your site and check things out. So really, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Like I said, I wanted to do this video before my blog goes down or something again. I've been waiting to do this one for a while. And WP Touch, completely free. Obviously, the touch image, I'll make sure and check out exactly what you have to name it. But the icon, that's free. You just got to upload it to the root of your site. And all free stuff, and it's pretty cool, easy to install, and it makes everything look pretty good. So like I said, this is my first video in a while. I'll put my URL again on the screen. That's davechemic.com, and if you check out my site, I'd appreciate it. I'm usually talking about technology and games, and I've also started a Ustream at ustream.com/dmchemic, and I'll go ahead and put the URL to that. I don't stream every day, but I try to do it when I'm working. I just put up a stream, so if you want to jump in the chat and say hi, I'll probably see you, and I can, I don't know, give you a shout out to all my viewers, which is basically none at this point, but whatever, it's fun to do. So that's it for today, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.